Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm going to talk about fly fishing in Thailand. For me, it was a great experience. Just going through my gear, one thing I would have done is definitely get a better rod. So I got tired of whatever the nice four-piece I had because it was like this long and it was very awkward traveling internationally with it. It wouldn't fit in my bags and I'd have to take it separately. And it was just a big pain. So I opted for something extremely small. This is like a 6 or 7 piece number 5 from all time. Definitely very inexpensive, but it is not a number 5. It felt like a 2 or 3 weight. So with some of the bigger fish, I was probably lucky I didn't break it, but that's part of the challenge. As for my reel, I do have a Redington reel, and these just things are solid. This is the Behemoth, and couldn't go wrong with the reel, but I would get a little bit beefier rod, so I'm going to be looking into that. But I just want something extremely compact like this. That being said, it was a lot of fun. Now, the first place I went to, it was like a fishing pond they have set up in Bangkok. It's about a 45-minute drive from Sukhumvit. I'll put the name up there. I think it was the Fishing 111 pond, something like that. But these are ponds that they set up and they stock with exotic tropical fish. No, it's not the same as going to a wild river and catching fish. That's what I prefer. But if you're just on vacation somewhere tropical in Southeast Asia, these ponds can be a lot of fun. Now, I was lucky when I went there. There was a group of Japanese fishermen there, and one of them was a seasoned fly fisherman. I got there and he had a 9 weight. He had a big old barramundi or whatever on the fly, and he was pulling it in, and thankfully I was able to talk to him and he was able to get me straightened out on what tippet I needed, what flies were working. He said it didn't, that my fluorocarbon wasn't gonna do me any favors here because the water's kind of muddy, but just to use like a black woolly bugger, stream it, weight it down a little bit and just slowly strip it. And that's what I did. So my first fish that I got on, it just easily snapped the line. It was probably like a 20 or 30 pound barramundi or a Mekong cat. I did see some guys catch some of those. Woo! Big fish for this rod. Oh, break it, yeah. I went to another pond and I started targeting what Thai people call the chatto. Now, this is the giant snakehead fish. I wish I would have got some footage of the teeth, but they were nasty. So when I caught a few of these, it was so fun on this light rod. And when I pulled it in, thankfully, one of the Japanese fishermen had some pliers that I could borrow to get the hook out because I wasn't going to risk get my finger bit by those nasty teeth. But really interesting predator fish. I used an egg-sucking leech, an Alaskan fly of all things, and just kind of stripped it with a little bit of movement, and I got some savage strikes. So Wow.
Big one.
Is that Barramuda?
I think it's a catcher,
Ah,
kind of
catfish.
catfish.
Mekong. Wow.
It's heavy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Please take a photo, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good job. That was a lot of fun. Now, what I really wanted to fish was the canals. I think that would have been the best opportunity for me because there's all these little canals. Even when I was up in Udon Thani, there were just locals fishing these teeny canals where you could spot fish. I think I would have had the best time with that. Unfortunately, it's rainy season right now, and I did get rained out on half the days with thunderstorms, so I wasn't able to fish as much. I did go to a pier, a bridge where the locals fish in Bangkok, and started off with a streamer, and I wish I would have went with a topwater popper to start off with because I saw fish come up and surface about 5 times. Who knows what kind of fish are in there. I was lucky enough to see a local catch a Mekong catfish, I believe. Let me know if you guys know what this was.
วันนั้นยกนี้แหละพอดิ้นปุ๊บปัดขาดเลยเอาไปยกให้ดิ้นอย่างนี้แหละเกี่ยวไม่ครบไม่นี่ไงเกี่ยวมา3เลยมากโอ้ยดีได้เจอเพิ่งนานถ้าไม่เจอเพิ่งนานนี่ผมหมดปัญญาเลยเล่นจนทุกวันยกเลยดิยกก็คันแทบจะหักเลยคันนี้5 โล
But unfortunately, these guys were eating the fish, so that's kind of a bummer. That's a very polluted river, but really cool to talk to the locals and fish with them. And I only fished the river for about an hour, but I think with all day, I could have probably got something. So next time I come back, I'm going to spend some more time mainly targeting the canals. That's what I really want to fly fish, because then you can do top water or whatever you want, and it's a smaller space, and if there's fish there, you're going to have a higher chance of hooking up. So let me know in the comments what you guys suggest, what you think about fly fishing in tropical environments. To me, it's just a bonus to your vacation. I'm a fly fisherman. I'm on vacation. I want to go to the beach, but hey, I can catch some fish. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to bring a travel rod and fish wherever you go. Chuke, your friend in the field.